Hello everyone, welcome back to Basketball Breaks. Today I've been doing a kind of a mini review, mostly chat, about this brand new Lego set I got very recently. This is the, what is this called? Upscaled Lego minifigure. This is a replica of the minifigure that I believe sits in front of the Denmark Lego offices. If that's true, here's a picture of it. If it's wrong, it also should say that. It's essentially just a big minifigure. It's really in the same style as that pirate that was unfortunately exclusive to the Lego house, but now accessible to the public, on Lego.com and all that. So I got this, and I have to say, am I excited? First of all, it's big. Honestly, out of all the $60-ish sets that I usually get, this has to by far really has a lot of significance to it. Now, honestly, I have a lot of good things to say about this, but I think most of that can be summed down to that. It's just simply a big Lego minifigure. It does everything it needs to do exceptionally well. It acts exactly like a minifigure. The joints move, but they also move with a little bit of resistance, like normally minifigures do, right? Unless they're super used. Even though the arms can be moved a little bit like that, if you move them into a position, they'll generally stay in that position, which is all great. Holding it does really just feel like a big minifigure. And it's just such a fun experience. Now, of course, he does other minifigure stuff. You can, if you want to do that, I guess you can. It's easy to disassemble him, but he also won't be falling apart. They got a really great ratio in those regards. It's overall a really fun building experience. There's some really clever techniques to get the joints to move and stuff. I mean, of course, you have the Easter egg, which I just adore. Honestly, if you're a Lego fan out there, I don't see any reason, aside from financial reasons, to not get this. If you are a Lego fan and you can afford this, I would highly recommend getting this. And I don't say that really that often, because usually Lego sets generally are more for specific subgroups of Lego fans. This, I feel like any Lego fan, of course, especially the ones that like minifigures, but who the hell doesn't like minifigures? I mean, it's so cool. And I would love Lego to do more of these. Of course, I want a classic space one, obviously. I think it'd also be really cool to make a Johnny Thunder one, some Adventures ones, maybe not so much Star Wars. I would like them to stick with more of some of the classics, maybe some sort of classic construction worker or firefighter. I don't know, I mean, Clutch Powers. A Clutch Power, that would be, I doubt they were going to do a Clutch Powers. But yeah, I mean, so much possibilities with this format. We've already seen it with the pirate, now this. I hope Lego does more of this. And I forgot to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this real quick. In terms of posing, he's pretty easy to pose, especially when his legs are both straight. Alright, well, I promise he doesn't do that much. That's the first time I had that happen. Well, once again, if you want to sit him, he sits fine there. In terms of doing him in some sort of walking pose, he can do it. It's a little bit fishy sometimes, but it can be done. So, yeah, I mean, this has been one of the coolest sets I've had in honestly such a long time. I just adore this thing to death. It's kind of hard to put my words out there. I might like it a little bit too much, but yeah. I mean, again, if you haven't gotten this already and you can afford it, please do yourself a massive favor and get this guy. Everyone, that is going to do it for today on my look at this guy. There's still a community post out there on what we want to name him. I think on Sam and Bob right now. He seems kind of like a Bob to me. I'm kind of getting those vibes. But of course, everyone, if you end up enjoying today's video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all the YouTube junk. And with that, everyone, I'm going to sign off now. See ya.